in deceiving his lover about his actual age in a new scene from young Sheldon's 5th season. Once again, the other members of the Cooper household are receiving some attention on the spin-off of The Big Bang Theory, following a string of episodes that focused on Sheldon. That encompasses the most recent plan hatched by Meemaw and Georgie, which is unrelated to their washing service. Each and every one of Sheldon's relatives has had their own story arc in the 5th season of Young Sheldon. George, played by Lance Barber, is facing imminent dismissal from his job and an increasing attraction to Brenda, played by Melissa Peterman. In contrast, Zoe Perry's Mary and Reagan Revort's Missy are both head over heels for the same guy. Sheldon, meantime, is involved in a slew of mischief at East Texas Tech. At last, a commercial partnership forms between Georgie and Meemaw. The chain reaction began when Georgie, realizing that education wasn't for him, chose to forgo his studies in favor of a full-time job. They reunite to hatch a new plot to mislead Georgie's new fiancé about his actual age, now that their laundromat/gambling den seems to be doing well. It's important to recall that he began seeing an older woman and lied about his age in order to maintain their relationship. New footage from Young Sheldon's Season 5, Episode 15, A Lobster, an Armadillo and a Way Bigger Number, shows that Meemaw discovers her grandson's misdeeds, but she surprisingly refrains from exposing him. Take a look at the TV commercial clip down below. Mary also chooses in the next Young Sheldon episode whether or not Sheldon can go on an educational road trip with DRS, Linkletter and Sturgis, Ed Begley Jr. and Wallace Shawn, respectively. Strangely, the Cooper matriarch is leaning towards letting her youngest son join his mentors. And it makes one wonder if the lottery ticket fiasco from the previous episode is the driving force behind this shift in her attitude. Remember how George hated it when his wife was overly serious all the time? He wished she would let her hair down every once in a while, and it seems like she does. But everyone hopes the forthcoming excursion goes off without a hitch since Sheldon is Sheldon. We can all assume that Georgie will be exposed at some point in this week's Young Sheldon, given his subplot. Although Meemaw lends him a hand in this specific situation, it is clear that she is not entirely supportive of her grandson's actions in order to retain his girlfriend. However, Georgie should be much more wary about his other relatives, particularly Mary and Sheldon, betraying him than she is.